And we are back. I have a 35 bottle fragrance collection review. Now, I am no like expert or nothing like that. I don't have all the details on every note that's in it. What does the top and the base note look like? What is it, you know what I mean? The middle notes, I'm not the best with those. So what I can do is be like, hey, this smells great. I've gotten compliments with this one. I hate this. Nobody likes it when I put it on, you know what I'm saying? So you can take that and you can go to YouTube or you can go to Fragrantica and you can do your own research from there. I'm just kind of here to tell you what I have and to give a recommendation based on that. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. This may be a lengthy video, or at least it will be the closer we get to the end though. So let's start with the ones that let's see, should we start with the ones I love? I think it's better I was gonna start with the ones that I absolutely hate, but we can go in opposite order. That's what people are here for. Here's my number one, man. Here's my number one, La Nuit De Lomme from Yves Saint Laurent. Man, this is my fourth bottle of this, and I know there's going to be a lot of fragrance experts that are going to say, well, you know, this is it's outdated. Like, this was popping back in the early 2000s or whenever it came out, and nobody really rocks with the YSL La Nuit De Lomme, pardon my French. But man, I love this to pieces. I love it to pieces, and every time I put this on, I get all the damn compliments. Hey, what is that? What is that? What is that? The problem is, I don't even say it's a problem, it's just how you have to wear it. Is you just got to carry this in a backpack or something. So I have the spinoff here, Blue Electrique. This is like, I guess, what the older, better version smelled like or whatever. But I only grabbed this so you can see this size or whatever. What I normally do is I got a bigger bottle for the house. What's this, like 6.7 or something like that? I'll get a bigger bottle for the house, but then I'll have like travel bottles, right? That I'll just keep in a backpack, keeping just a bag, keep a small one to throw in the pocket, keep in the truck. So the problem with it is that they don't last very long. Performance is not all that great. So, hey, every hour or two, you may have to step to the bathroom, give yourself an extra spray, and just, come back with a fresh coat of paint and you'll be good to go. But if you can be smelled, this is an absolute banger. And I love it because it's cardamom. Some of this other stuff is sandalwood. Like, some of my favorite fragrance notes are cardamom and sandalwoods. Okay, so anything that got cardamom in it, bergamot in it, sandalwood in it, any of those similar notes or whatever, you're gonna be seeing a bunch of that in my lineup. And these are two cardamom bangers. So La Nuit De Lomme and La Nuit De Lomme Blue Electrique. They are bangers. Okay, this is in my S tier. This is in my favorites. You got Le Male Le Parfum. Now this comes in many different concoctions and combinations, right? But this is the Le Male Le Parfum from Jean Paul Gaultier. Pardon my French. Look. If it ain't English, I'm probably gonna butcher it. But this is another cardamom gangster. This is what they would consider a nighttime fragrance, but I wear this mug whenever I want to. That's another common theme too. And I just want to encourage people to do this. I know you may watch your favorite fragrance YouTube or something like that, and they're like, hey, this is a nighttime fragrance and you only wear it da. Man, wear this stuff whenever you want to, man. They call this a date night fragrance, but I've gotten compliments wearing this at the gym or just wearing it out. Now this may be better suited for when somebody's right up on you, a smash fragrance. When somebody's right up on you, of course it is better. But man, if it's some of your favorite fragrances, just wear them whenever you want to, man. And Le Male Le Parfum is another one of my favorite ones. A bunch of cardamom in that. Okay. Got Tom Ford Oud Wood. I know that there's a big disparity in price between this one and these, but I have some designer fragrances. I have some niche stuff, some cheap stuff. Some stuff costs $200, but this is one of my first bigger ones. Tom Ford Oud Wood is a banger. Y'all want to know what's in here? You damn right. Cardamom is in here. Sandalwood is in here. Some vanilla in there. You can't beat this with a stick, man. I like it better when it just sits on you, right? So just let it sit on your skin for a while. But this is another bad performer. All my favorite fragrances don't perform that well. They don't you know, they just don't last very long. So this may be another one that you just got to keep in your pocket and hang around. But the problem is this one is like $100 for a 6.7, and this is like $200 for a 100 milligram or 3.4 ounces. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, you better pick and choose what you carrying outside in the streets like that. I'd be damn. Gris Charnel from BDK, another banger. Gris Charnel. Y'all wanna guess what's in here? Y'all wanna just take a guess at what's in here? Cardamom, sandalwood, and it's like some fig in there, or plum or something like that. Y'all do your Googles. I think it's fig. It's some fig in there. Banger. What I like to do, I'm toxic, man. Let me just tell y'all how toxic I am. Like if I know I got a banger on, right? Like, yeah, man, you know, you got your sauvages and your other little stuff that smells, you know, cool or whatever. You'll just go on about your life. But let me tell you what I do when I'm real toxic, right? Sometimes I just walk past people just so they can smell me. Or I get on elevators when I don't need to get in the elevator, just so people can smell me. I stand in line to go get stuff that I don't even want in that line. I don't even want to be there, right? I don't even want to be around this line in particular, just so somebody can get a whiff of what I got on. And this don't smell like nothing else. I think that's another key too, right? You know, you don't want the smell to be so familiar that somebody goes, oh, that's the smell that I've smelled 1,000 times, right? You want something that not a lot of people are wearing, which is another reason why I like Nuit De Lomme, because all the fragrance experts say that it's old school and is played out. Nobody wears it no more. Cool. I'll wear the good shit that nobody wears anymore. But I definitely don't hear, I haven't heard about a whole bunch of people wearing Gris Charnel. It's a banger. It's a banger, and I love it to pieces. Where you at? Santal 33. Santal 33 from Lelabo, Lelabo. Hey, y'all want to know what Santal means in French? I think it's like sandalwood or something like that. Sandal or something like that. Pardon my translation or whatever, but Santal 33. Cardamom in there. Cardamom in there is another $200 big dog, and it's just another banger, man. This is another one that you can put on, and somebody will smell you and they'll go, "Hey, where you get that from? What that is? What is that?" And you got to pull out your phone to be like, "Yeah, this is the word that I can't pronounce. Gris Charnel, Santal, La Nuit De Lomme." You know what I'm saying? You really getting your foreign language bag with these. You feel me? Let's see. Parfum de Marley, another banger. We have Layton. Now Parfum de Marley got a lot of fragrances in their line, and I'm not a big fan of most of them. But Layton is a dog. Layton is a dog, and I think cardamom in this too. I think that's another common thing, man. And y'all gonna have to look that up, because I tried to look it up on Fragrantica, but apparently I've been doing too much searching on Fragrantica before, and they just cut me off because they didn't have the bandwidth for it, I guess. But Parfum de Marley, Layton, cold blooded. It's a beast in crowds. Now this actually projects. Okay, now some of these other ones are kind of lighter, and you got to be close to somebody for them to smell it. But somebody can smell Parfum de Marley. I'm in Texas. People can smell this from Jersey. It's another banger, and I highly recommend it. I'm still in my top favorites list. We're just gonna go down the line here. I have a weird relationship with Y from Yves Saint Laurent. Y. I think this is the toilette. Let me see. I can let you know. Give me 30 seconds. Anyway, this is the eau de parfum. The eau de parfum. Man, French people take French so serious. You know what I'm saying? They take French so serious. You be watching some of the people on the YouTube. They don't want to just say eau de parfum. They don't want to just say they want to say eau de parfum. Parfum. The M is silent. Anyway, I got a weird relationship with this one because I remember not liking it. It's a blue fragrance. It smells like some other blue fragrances, but there was just something in there that I just didn't fool with. And I'm sure that if you're a fragrance person, you all have a story like this, right? You know, I put this on and this stayed in my closet for a while, like a year. I didn't like it. And for one day I was just like, man, I'm just going to put this on. I'm just going to put this on one time and just see what life is like. I went to Chipotle and this lady was like, "Excuse me, sir. I don't know what you're wearing, but it smells fantastic." It was a beautiful woman too, but it smells fantastic. And I gave her the line that I give everybody when I say, "Hey, I put this on just for you." You know what I'm saying? And we had a good smile and laugh and conversation about it. It was time to go make my bowl, so I moved on. But I didn't fool with this at first. And maybe I'm phony. Maybe I'm just phony as hell, right? But I didn't rock with it at first. But I wore it and somebody said that they liked it. And I put it on 2 more times, like, 2, 3, 4 more times, and I got 2 more compliments on it. Now I love this one. Now me and Y have a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? So this is in my big bangers. I guess it just works well with my body chemistry or whatever. But Eve sent me in Y or the Parfum. I'm gonna surprise y'all with that one. Acqua Profumo, not Profundo, because that's different, and not the OG Acqua di Gio, but Profumo. This the bottle. Like, I ain't got all the, I can't say it correctly, but I do have the bottles here. Another banger, and this one's versatile. Now, I do understand what people mean when you say, hey, some stuff you can wear sometimes, other stuff you can wear other times. I think a lot of fragrances you can wear anywhere. I think most of the ones that I've showed you so far, you can wear anywhere, anytime. Maybe not this one, because this one gets super strong and you just can't be all up on somebody, wearing this one. But this one's versatile. It's super versatile because it lasts long and it smells great and it projects perfectly. But it kind of fits everything, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if this is a real thing. If y'all are fragrance people in the chat, y'all can let me know. But it smells different depending on where I'm at. Like, some of these fragrances smell different when it's hot outside. I know. When it's hot outside, or when I'm inside, or when it's cold outside, or when it's windy outside. All these fragrances have different profiles, I guess. And this one kind of fits my body thing or whatever, to where it changes when I go outside or whatever. So this is an interesting one. I've gotten complimented on this one too, and I just love it to pieces. It just I had to be grown to like this though. You know what I'm saying? And I can imagine that's something else that people have to, figure out. That's something else that they have to figure out, is that your nose palette changes. You may like something when you're smaller, but when you grown, you may go, man, what is this kid shit that you got? But this smells grown. Like, this smells like an adult man. You know what I'm saying? It just cashed his check and got a little money in his pocket. That's just what I get from it. Azzaro Chrome. It's about $30. I actually got this at Walmart, but it's in my love category. And I'll tell you why it's in my love category. Because I don't use this as like a super fragrance that, I'm going on a date or something like that. I don't use this as I'm gonna go seal the deal on something. I'm going to negotiate a contract. I don't use this for that. I use this for the gym. And this is a banger of a gym fragrance. I go to the gym. It's perfect for the gym. It's perfect for a place where stinky people exist. It's perfect for a place where you walk into a room full of stinking people. I think if you walk into a gym and you got Gris Charnel on, you're doing too much, player. You know what I'm saying? You might be doing a little too much. You don't need to be smelling like fig and plum and cardamom and iris when you go to the gym or whatever, right? But just a regular little boom. This a $30, $40 bottle or something like that, and it lasts you forever. But as a gym fragrance, it is a gangster. And I think sometimes you need fragrances that, you just keep it simple, that you could just wear all the time. I wear this every day I go to the gym. And there are some fragrances where I'm about to dunk a basketball on shorty. You know what I'm saying? You need, she about to get impressed with the, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wear this when you really trying to show off. You know what I'm saying? You trying to show off, that's when you bust out some of these. You know what I'm saying? So I think time and place matters. There are some other fragrances that are more high profile than this, that are more expensive, that even probably smell better than this, right? But for my usage of it, I use this when I go to the gym and I get great results. I got 3 more in my banger category. 3 more in my banger category. Instant Crush from Mancera. Instant Crush. man, Sarah. Let me tell you why I got it. I got this because Baccarat Rouge was a little expensive. And I was searching for clones. And at the time, and let me clear this up too. Voch, you couldn't afford Baccarat Rouge, but you got time for it. I bought this in my youth. I bought this in my youth. Man, Sarah, a little cheaper. It's like $90, $100 or something like that. And I was like, man, I want to smell like this fragrance that everybody's hyping up. And I ain't got the $250 to pay for it, especially for that little bit of a bottle. So I got instant crush from Mancera because this kind of a clone or whatever. It smells like it, but boy, is this a banger. And whoever I'm around, they love it. And it's $100 cheaper than Baccarat Rouge. Now, will I just one day grow up being an adult and go and get Baccarat Rouge? Sure. But I'm rocking instant crush until then. I'm not getting Baccarat Rouge until this bottle runs flat out. We are still in my top tier category. We're still in my favorites in the S tier. I got two more to show y'all. Azzaro. Let me make sure I got the right one. What is this? Is Wanted by Night? Or is this the Most Wanted? Cool. This is Wanted by Night. Banger. Let me see. This is definitely like one of them. You know, they're trying to sell this to you as a cold weather fragrance. I wear this joint to bed on a hot night in the summer. I don't care. I won't overspray it though, because if you overspray it, you're gonna kill somebody. Because this shit is potent. But it says cinnamon, orange, lavender, tobacco, vanilla, and benzoin and patchouli and cypress. Man, you know, just the combination of it, sweet, but it's grown, you know what I'm saying? And it just sticks out. If you at the grocery store in aisle 12, they're gonna smell you on 15. So this don't take a whole bunch of sniffs. Any one of these I'm showing y'all today, please look them up. And I've gone through all price ranges, right? I've gone to expensive Ford Oud Wood, Gris Charnel, Layton. I've gone to the regular designer, Acqua, Lamal, La Nuit De Lomme. Where La Nuit De Lomme at? La Nuit De Lomme. Why Parfum? I've gone cheap. Azzaro Chrome is $30, but this is literally a top 3 for me. And it's cheap as hell too. Carolina Herrera. CH for Men. Are you kidding me? CH for Men. Carolina Herrera. I looked up the daggum notes on it. It's bergamot, sugar, leather, and grass. That don't make no damn sense because it don't smell like none of those things. It just smells like greatness. It just smells like greatness, man. This is in my top 2. If I had to give you a top 3 on what I got right now, man, Gris Charnel may be 3. CH for Men might be 2. La Nuit De Lomme is 1 for me. If I had to recommend y'all something, look, I love all these, man, but these are my top 3 right now. La Nuit De Lomme, Gris Charnel, CH for Men. If I had to pick a 4 and 5, Lamal is a 4. Pardon me, Tom Ford is the 4. Lamal is 5. That's just my nose, man. CH for Men is a banger. It's my number 2 of all time, and I love it to pieces. All right, let me put this stuff away, and we're gonna transition. All right, here we go. We got the next category, which is good to great. And hey, you know, they may not be as bangerish as these, but I get some compliments on these as well. Here's another gem fragrance for me, Allure Unsport, from Chanel Eau Extreme. Gotta have the Eau Extreme on there. I love this one too. Just another gem fragrance. It's kind of like a sweet fragrance, but it got a little spice on the back end. It's kind of like a Azzaro Chrome, but I think it's a little more versatile because you can wear this to Target if you want to. You can wear this on a date if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So I think this one would be a good to go. Maybe at the end I'll share some of the ones that you can buy for your kids or something like that. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. You can buy this for your kids. Cool Water. I got this early in my journey, early in my career. This is one of the first ones I got. This one good for your kids. This is a solid one too. Now look, if you're a grown man, you can wear this too. But if you got a kid that's getting into fragrances, this ain't doing too much. And it's not as expensive as the rest of these ones, but I just wanted to put that up there. David off Cool Water. Cool. All right. Did I do Oxford Blue? Oxford Blue. Hey, if you had to guess what type of fragrance it was, it's a blue fragrance, right? But it's a blue fragrance. It may not be as good as like the YSL blue fragrance, but it's up there with the other blue fragrances, right? Dior Sauvage is another blue fragrance. Now, which one of these do I like the most? Sauvage may be the better one, but people are more surprised when they smell Oxford Blue because it's not as common or as popular as Dior Sauvage. But both of these are bangers. Another blue fragrance, I don't think it's a coincidence that most of my blue fragrances are in this category right here, but Dylan Blue from Versace. Dylan Blue and this is Eau de Parfum, Eau de Toilette. It's one of them, but Dylan Blue. It's another versatile one, man. Blue fragrances, you know what I'm saying? Got some lemon in there. This is not as expensive as some of the other ones. So if you want to tap in with this, hey, this is a good option too, man. It's a good blue fragrance option. You want to wear this in the summertime. If you want to wear this at the gym, maybe a little overkill for the gym, but you can go crazy with this at the gym, dog. I might wear it to the gym today, just see what it does, just to see how it gets down or whatnot, right? Let me get my gangsters ready. I got some gangsters for y'all. My top 3 in this category. I got 2 more before I get there. Pegasus Exclusive from Parfum de Marley. Damn, this is a almond fragrance, almond and vanilla. I ain't know all almonds had smells like that, but this is what a almond vanilla fragrance would smell like, and it's cool. But I think it goes great mixed with something, right? So if you layer this down first and you mix it with some Dylan Blue, I mean some Oxford Blue or something like that, I think the reason it's in this category because I always pair this with something. And if I'm pairing this with something, I always make a diabolical creation with it. Would I wear it by myself? I mean, by itself? No, I think it kind of got some old man to it if I wear it by itself. But this is super strong. So if I lay something lighter over it, I think it'll be a banger. I just came up with an idea just looking in front of my setup right here, but we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Valentino. What's the name of this joint, man? Let me look it up because I just know it's just regular Valentino. Valentino, but it got to be Valentino Uomo Intense. That's it. Yeah, it's just Valentino Uomo Intense. I call it black bottle Valentino. This is solid, but it's strong as hell. You got to be careful. You got to be careful with this one because you'll definitely kill somebody with this. But Uomo Intense it's one of those bangers, man. Got some vanilla in there, some iris in there, some tonka in there. Got a little bit of sweetness, but I think it's known for the iris smell. Got a heavy iris smell in there. And look, I love to blend stuff with this also. These are my 2 blend fragrances. Like these are strong as hell and they project and they potent, but you just take something light and put it over them and balance them out a little bit. I think you got 2 fantastic utility fragrances to go along with. Okay, we just talked about the other Azzaro, the most wanted. We got Wanted by Night, banger. This is another one that kind of got the whole sweet thing down. Pardon me. This is the most wanted. This one, let me just correct myself. This is Wanted by Night. Okay. This is Wanted by Night. This is the most wanted. Okay. This is the most wanted. Both of them, spicy, both of them warm, both of them sweet, but this is cardamom and toffee. And hey man, if you with somebody that likes sweets, then they'll like this one. But it's not sweet like a kid fragrance. You know what I'm saying? Some of this other stuff, maybe, but it's like a grown sweet. Whatever category you put toffee in, Shouts out to them. I got the other Valentino. I call it the pink bottle though, the Born in Roma. Valentino Born in Roma. I love this too, man. But sometimes the relationship with the fragrance that you wear, sometimes it's dependent on how much somebody loves it. Okay. Now you should only wear what you love, right? Wear the fragrances that you love. So I like this one, but everybody that smells it on it loves it on me, right? So I got to balance that out somewhere. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to XYZ. I'm going over there. So I'm a put this one on. I don't hate it. I just think that whoever smells it and they like it may be overrating it a little bit. But if you love it, I love it. But it's my my pink bottle Valentino, born in Roma. This one I got the love-hate relationship with, dog. Now this is the ultimate date night fragrance right here, is what they call it, the date night fragrance, or the lay down with somebody fragrance. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. This joint should be top 3 of all time. It should be. But the problem is it lasts 30 minutes. And that may not even be hyperbole, dog. It is like water. And I think they tried to make a more intense version, but that didn't work out great. It just ended up being a whole nother fragrance or whatever. The magic that they captured in this bottle, it's lovely. This is definitely a somebody all up on you fragrance, to lay down with somebody fragrance. But man, this is another one. This is another, you got to go in the bathroom and you got to spray yourself with 30 of these. You got to get 30 of these spray. I'm not exaggerating. Some of these, like Valentino, 3 sprays, you leave it alone. Maybe 2, you leave it alone. You can spray this all over your body. You can soak in it. It'll go away in 30 minutes and it won't be overpowering, but it is a beast. Tobacco, got some sweetness in there. Wouldn't be surprised if some damn cardamom was in there too, because I love it so much. But it's a banger, man. This one right here, it just performs like garbage. Let me see. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, is Fragrantica. It's Fragrantica. Are they gonna let me do some Googles? I tried to have a website pulled up for y'all, but it was like, you're doing too much. You're clicking too fast. All right, man. So let's see. Dolce & Gabbana, the one. So this is the Eau de Parfum. This one right here. So if you gonna get the one, get the Eau de Parfum. The Toilette is a different one. Yes, there's damn cardamom in there. So cardamom, amber, tobacco, cedar, basil, and grapefruit. It's a banger. It's a banger, man. And I know I'm saying banger a lot, but I just got a bunch of fragrances that I like, but I'm giving you the categories or whatever. This, the one would be top 5 at least for me. The performance is garbage. Anyway, let's move on to the next tier. So the first tier was me giving you recommendations. If y'all want to stop the video now, I understand. But this next group is fragrances that are cool, but I don't wear them a lot because they just don't blow me away like these others do. And there's some big dogs on this list, and there are some YouTuber favorites on this list, but you know how the game go, brother. So this is a Versace Eau de Toilette. Yeah, I think it's just regular Versace whatever Eau de Toilette or whatever, right? This bottle right here, the light blue bottle. It's a blue fragrance. It's a cool blue fragrance. If you got a kid or a teenager, give this to them. The problem is, Y from Saint Laurent goes crazy. Sauvage goes crazier than this. Oxford Blue goes crazier than this. I just have many blue fragrances that go crazier than this. That's the problem. You know what I mean? It's not even really a problem. This is a cool fragrance. There are just so many other blue fragrances that go crazier than this, but it's cool. And I think it's a little cheaper too. But if you want to use this as a gem fragrance like I may end up doing, we'll give it a shot. But Azzaro Chrome goes crazier than that. So, you know, Cedra Bois, fine. You know, there's gonna be so many Creed Aventus clones. Everybody wanted to get into Creed Aventus, but I missed the craze on Creed Aventus. But Cedra Bois got some hard lemon smells in there, boy. But hey, this is one of the Aventus babies. But maybe I don't understand Aventus. Maybe I don't get Aventus. It just ain't for me. But Cedra Bois, it's a cool fragrance. It's solid. Some people just don't enjoy that powerful lemon smell. Maybe, you know, just the people around me just don't fool with it too much, and that's all right. That's okay. But that makes me not wanna fool with it. Mont Blanc Mont Blanc, but Mont Blanc. Explorer. Boom. This is another Creed Aventus clone. Honestly, same criticism that it got from Cedra. It's like if Cedra is a woody lemony joint that clones Aventus, Mont Blanc Explorer clones this. And they both just taking turns trying to be Aventus, which is fine, man. Which is cool. It's just not for me. Maybe that's what the top tier record executives smell like, the Wall Street people smell like, but it ain't for me. Got some old school curve from Liz Claiborne. All the old gentlemen in the room, they gonna love this one. They remember this one. They got, they got memories of this one, man. This another cool one. I just got some bangers over there. I like it though. It smells cool. I just got some gangsters over there that's tearing it up. Hugo Reversed, which is a cool fragrance, but it just smells like some of the other stuff over there, and the other stuff over there just does it a little better. This is another one that's maybe you get for a younger person, get for a kid or something like that. Just get for a kid. And look, when I say get for a kid, that's not for me. That's not me saying that grown people can't wear it. Wear it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it'll be great for a young person. Like, hey man, teenage boys need to wear. They need to wear cologne too, and I'll wear something that a teenage boy will wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I just recommended to give this to a kid in your life, but I wore this for a while. It's just some cold gangsterism back here, but Invictus, another little fresh fragrance with some sweetness in it. This is very popular in the streets. Paco Rabanne. People told me to check this one out. I don't hate it. It's straight. It's just some fresh fragrances over there that just do it a little better. Yeah, some fresh fragrances over there that just do it a little better. Go and get that Acqua di Gio Profumo that I just told you to get. People love Spice Bomb Extreme. They love Spice Bomb Extreme, but nobody around me understands it. The heavy cinnamon and pepper. It is sweet in the back end, tobacco and all that. Like once it settles, it's fine. But that joint take a long time to settle. So I guess if you're gonna wear this at 8 o'clock tonight, spread on at like 2 and just let it settle down on you, and then you'll have a pretty good one. You know what I'm saying? But just the heavy cinnamon, the heavy gourmand in there, just that's cool. But YouTubers love it. The YouTube people love it. Another one, man, I thought this was gonna be a banger, and it hurts because I paid some money for this. I paid some money for it, man. But Bleu de Chanel Parfum, not Eau de Toilette, not Eau de Parfum, but just the Parfum. This is the strongest concentration of it. And I think that's the problem. This joint is way too strong, and I think there are some blue fragrances that I showed you earlier that that just do it a little bit better. I like the magnetic cap on it. I can sit around and play magnetic cap on it. But hey, this is a fragrance that I've tried to get into. Maybe I'll give it another go. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need to take a break from a fragrance and come back to it and just give it a try. But this has always been a very strong concentration on me. So maybe I'll try it with less sprays and only wear it outside when the wind's blowing. And look, it's cool. It's a cool fragrance. I just don't see how other YouTube has hyped it in that way. But yeah, maybe I'll just come back to it. And here is my list that I hate, that I do not recommend y'all buy. Mancera Oud Lemon Mint. I bought it because it sounded fancy. Oud was popping in the YouTube streets, and I was like, man, let me give Oud Lemon Mint a try. And I watched a YouTuber that said, hey man, this joint banging outside the pool party. It's not. It's just a strange smell. Whatever. Roberto Cavalli Uomo. I picked this one up because I like cardamom, and I just wanted to try a bunch of cardamom fragrances. I was like, man, all my cardamom fragrances that I love, they've captured magic in a bottle. Let me just try some more cardamom fragrances. And I just threw this in the cart one time. It was like $50. Maybe 40. I was buying some other stuff, and I just threw this in the cart because cardamom was on it. And man, I smelled it. What you want me to say? This shit is hot garbage. This is hot garbage. Man, it was a couple YouTubers told me to check this out. It was so different. It was so fantastic. It was so creative. It's a banger. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a try. Moschino. This is like Boy Toy, in which I should have known if it was called Boy Toy, Toy Boy. But you know, the bottle is cool. The bottle is creative. I wish I could just empty this shit out and put something else in it. Just so the bottle would be cool or whatever. I put some air freshener in there. Febreze or something should go in there. But this is where I learned that the rose fragrance, the rose scent note, rose is hot as garbage, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself for passing this along. Now I've smelled some women fragrances that got rose in it that just seems to do it well, but the men fragrances that got rose in them, they've all been trashed. And that same YouTuber told me, hey man, rose fragrances go a little hard, man. Maybe you just don't rock with that one. So I tried this Dunhill fragrance, the red bottle Dunhill fragrance, right? Dunhill Desire. I tried this one because it has some rose in it. Maybe a different combination of rose will make me feel better about the actual fragrance. It is not. It is not. Rose is trash in general. I would have a giveaway and just give these shits away, but I don't want to send y'all fragrances on. Like that's trifling as hell. But if I had to recommend y'all, either don't buy them or get a sample and try it before you smell it. I mean, smell it before you buy it. I recommend you doing that. But just these, rose is garbage, y'all. Hey man, this was a longer video. But hey, if you click the video, you're probably interested in this kind of stuff, you know. But that's my 35 bottle fragrance collection. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in with me. If there's anything else that y'all want to see, I got some watches if y'all want to look at that. But we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Y'all hold it down. Until next time, go watch my other content. Salute.